better than I was expecting. I mean, it probably helps that I started with a really good coffee. This is a Tanzanian peaberry that Carabello did. So the coffee itself is really good. I got a little bit different brew method today. This guy here, this is a oldie time percolator. The percolator basket has been removed, but the carafe itself, this is definitely, Skipsy's trying to do kind of a mid-century modern theme here in our basement, and this fits in perfectly, especially the gold and light blue teal kind of pattern on there. You can see like the curtains up there. She's got like a yellow and teal thing going on, and the lampshade is kind of hard to pick up in the video, but you can see it's kind of a blue teal thing. That's probably looks better with that off anyway. I just want to make sure I got enough light down here. But this guy, okay, so last weekend we went to the 127 yard sale. I put up some pictures on Instagram. Any of you follow me there? If you don't know about the 127 yard sale, it is the world's longest yard sale, and it spans the U.S. 127 from Michigan all the way down to Alabama. I think it's like 6 states it goes through, and it's 690 miles long. And people will come out and set up all along this whole U.S. 127, and people come from all over for this thing. It happens once a year in early August, and there'll be people like antique dealers and stuff that will come out with a U-Haul trailer just loading up on stuff that they'll sell throughout the year. And then there's people like us that we go every year just to find whatever odds and ends might pique our interests. 127 cuts through our area, not too far from here. But we got, this was one of Skipsy's finds, was this neat little coffee pot percolator thing. Which there's a reason I'm talking about the 127, because I'm going to get into, this was my find. I got a couple few things, but that was the, let's see, does that focus any better? Probably not. This was my catch. Nice little Henkel, made in Germany, pocket knife. Very nice. So you can't quite make out the Henkel logo. Oh well. It's a nice little knife though. But I have my new fancy pocket knife out because I have a package to open. Excuse me. It showed up yesterday when I was in Pennsylvania. So I was very eager and anticipating returning home to be able to open this guy. Now, for those of you that, of course, everybody knows Mr. Phil Rivara, and a video or two ago that I had where we opened up a package with this neat little dish bowl thing and a pipe that I had acquired from him. And then we didn't do a video, but we also got a walking stick from him for Skipsy's stepdad, who he had an incident last year where he was climbing up a tree trying to cut off branches or something and fell out of the tree and ended up being laid up in the hospital, and he still hasn't fully recovered from that. And he walks around with some assistance, and so we got one of Phil's canes for Skipsy's stepdad for Father's Day. and he thought that was the coolest thing. And Phil, in the course of this whole cane thing, found out that I had, over the years, developed a bit of a collection of canes and staffs and walking sticks and that kind of stuff. So, Phil wanted to send me a cane. That's what we got here. So I'm going to open this bad boy up. Now, if you guys have not had any dealings yet with Mr. Rivara, I will say he is probably, in anything that I've done as far as ordering something custom, handmade, purchasing from an artisan, I would say Phil has been the most thorough as far as bringing you along through the process. And he'll show you pictures and explain what he's doing and step by step through the process. I mean, unless you ask him not to and say, I don't want to see it until it's done, I want to be surprised. Keeps the customer very involved and through the process and seeing everything that's going on, and that's been really cool to see the development of this along the way. So enough yammering, almost 7 minutes. Let's get on with it, see what's inside here. This is very, very exciting. Let's see, maybe I just start at the top. Go. He said, I think it was UPS was having some problems trying to print out a label with the dimensions of this package. But, I guess they're not used to having packages this size and shape. And I did open on the correct end because I think I see the top. Ooh. 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 Look at that. Ooh. Wow. Nice. There we go. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. He said he was going to do a, we've got, all right. So we've got the rubber foot on this, and the rubber foot, slide off, or yeah, okay, it just slides off. There we go. The rubber foot can come off, and he had machined this to be threaded, where you can put this optional little pick spike thing on the bottom. There we go. Very nice. Now, he didn't have a piece to be able to put on the bottom here, and I felt horrible when before I even really had a chance to respond. It was already done. He says, "Well, I chopped off a top of a handle of one of my chisels and used that and fashioned it for the bottom part of the cane." So this here is actually, and I think it's just this part here is what it is. But this was part of a handle from a Phil Rivara chisel. So many a pipes that you guys are smoking out there were made with the bottom part of this cane. So that's pretty cool. That's some YouTube pipe community history right there. But This is really sharp. This is classy. So he's got, on the top here, he took a piece of this top part here. This is briar. And then I believe this is olive wood, which was, I think he said it was a piece of wood that he had gotten from Ken Larson that was like 40-something years old. I may have to ask him a little more about the history behind that, if there's a significance to that piece of olive wood. But, and then some black, excuse me, black micarta down here. So that kind of has a, I think that might be like an extension that he added. But yeah, well, you probably don't want to be looking at my belly, but very nice. He put on Instagram hashtag Boontar Beater. I don't know about beating, but this is way too classy for a beater. This is like Night on the Town kind of walking stick. This is really, really, really nice. Very classy, very sharp. Awesome, and of course the top there, and that's brass. But that is really, really sharp. Very nice. Thank you so much, Phil. I don't know how I can say thank you enough. That this is really, I really appreciate this. Very nice. I don't know if I like if I prefer the pokey, spiky stick or the rubber foot. I suppose this I'll use like when we go out. Sometimes we'll go to the nature center and go walking around, go hiking, and this will be good for that. And then, you know, going out about town, this is probably a little more appropriate. Good for the urban terrain, I guess. Very cool. Got your choice of which interrupted by the capacity of the SD card. Sorry, memory full. Okay, so anyway, I just need to go ahead and wrap this up. I think I was at a point I was starting to kind of talk in circles anyway. But I did want to make sure that you guys got a good look at, I mean, that's just pretty. That is really, really nice. Very nice. And also wanted to just give a big, hearty, heartfelt thank you to Mr. Phil Rivara. He's, I not only appreciate, I mean, you can tell just with the stuff that he's made, incredible craftsman, but even beyond that, just in the handful of years that my wife and I have gotten to know Phil, just a really, really good dude and a great friend. So, thank you very much, Phil. For those of you that don't already have something in your collection, a piece of crafted artisan work from Mr. Phil Rivara. He does the pipes and the canes, and I don't know. He has got some creative juices going, and he seems to always be up for a challenge. So maybe something you might be interested in beyond a pipe or a cane, like a little dish or something. And this, by the way, this would like be perfect for a change dish. Skipsy won't let me use this as a change dish. She's like, no, it's too nice. You put change in there, it's just going to muck it up. It'll be all beat up, and no, you're not using that as a change dish. So it's not for change. But yeah, you know, Phil, if he maybe you got an idea of something, you can get in touch with Phil beyond Pipes and Canes. I don't want to speak for the man, but Pipes and Canes are definitely his field of kind of his wheelhouse. So if you don't already have a Rivara pipe or a walking stick, but yeah, his pipes, we've been getting his pipes for a few years now, and they are awesome smoking machines. So go get your Rivara pipe if you don't already have one, or maybe you might want a walking stick. I will put a link to his info in the bucket. Make sure you go check him out. Check out his Etsy store. Check out his Instagram. He's always putting up new stuff on Instagram, so go check him out for sure. Love you, Phil. Really appreciate this. This is awesome. So thanks, buddy, and thanks to all the rest of you for watching. So go check out Rivara. That's really pretty. See you guys.